Hey, Lance, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Deano. Can you hear me?
Hey, good evening, guys. Welcome to the show. I'm just going to get myself back in the bloody chat room because my computer's gone mental. Sorry if we haven't been on there for a few weeks, but if you listen to the British Wrestling Radio podcast and show, then literally I've had loads of shit. But we've also had loads of shit happening in the world of National Football League. And for once, it's all on the field. It's nothing bad off the field as late as I've heard over here, because we don't get as much gossip as you guys across the pond, as they say. But how is the Cowboys going?
Very hurt. Yeah. Once Romo got hurt, that was it, wasn't it?
It could be worse. Could be worse. Could be kind of that. But we've just had the 3 games over here. All 3 were sold out to capacity, and they've just announced some more games in another stadium that holds 80, 85, 90,000 people.
I seen that, Deano. That's in London too?
It's just outside. Stadium? It's just outside Twickenham. It's just outside of London. You go.
And does that stadium got a roof?
Nope. It's if I had to say it looks like anybody's stadium, I would have to say Giants in the Jet Stadium. It looks like theirs. It's got a little roofs on it, but and it's surrounded on all 4 sides.
So the fans are probably covered, but the field would get all wet.
Oh yeah, the field will get it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, obviously it's going to rain.
Yeah,
it rains a lot there, doesn't it?
It's been raining non-stop for bloody weeks. I mean, and I had plans to go down to the Buffalo Bills game and watch them play, but that plans got shot through the window when I broke my toes, so I didn't go.
Yeah.
So
hobbled there.
Oh, it was murder. And
I broke my big toe a long time ago, like 20 years ago, and it still hurts sometimes. It's crazy. You screw up your toe. That's it, because you're always walking on it, right? So
yeah, I've been trying to keep off it as much as I can. And are we live? Can people hear us? Are we live?
I hope so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they were talking about the stadium, MetLife.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, so it's just something just popped on my screen saying that our video servers are at full capacity. And I'm like, oh, shit, there you go. Yeah, I've got it again. Oh, videos are at capacity. So if you're listening to us live, then fair enough. But if you can't listen to us live, then we will be on iTunes and YouTube straight after, because I'll be loading up because I've got to stay up tonight. Anyway, let's get some.
Hey, we have half the Winters League Fantasy Football League in there.
Oh, don't even go. You know? Don't even go. I mean, I've gone from hero to fucking zero again in mine.
Well, Ben got hurt. Yeah, Ben got
hurt. I had to put fucking Cam Newton in. Then Ben came back, and Le'Veon Bell's got fucking out for the season.
That's crazy.
I've made some right shit picks in my fucking fantasy league. Traded with you for Cam Newton, and I've just picked up Derek Carr from the Raiders.
Yeah, I see that. I figured you needed a running back, and I don't need a running back, so
I needed somebody. Some fucker picked up Williams from the Steelers because I dropped him, and then Bell.
I was going to pick him up just to be a jerk, but I didn't want to drop anybody.
Yeah, fucking Bell got injured. I thought, I'll go back and get Williams, and some bastard just fucking picked him up.
You said you weren't watching the game, Deano, and I almost wanted to tell you, hey man, you better pick up him now or he's going to be gone. But I didn't want to spoil the game for you.
Yeah, I was in the fucking wrestling. I was like that. And the worst thing is, I was getting bleeding confirmations on my phone saying Steelers had scored, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. What's going on? And then we fucking lost to the bastard Bungles. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, once your running back got hurt, they kind of went into shit mode. But and he's out all year.
Yeah,
that's a tough blow.
I know we've been. Jacoby Jones has come. We've signed Jones again he played for the Ravens, the shitbirds last year, the Ravens, and we've signed him, and we've got Williams, but we can't depend on Williams because he does it in stops and starts, and his age is 33, 34. And I think
how about this pickup for the Steelers, Dino? Ray Rice.
Get fucked. I knew you'd say Ray Rice. No way.
Bad. Would he get booed in his own stadium?
Well, put it this way. When we picked up Michael Vick, they went mental because of his dog fighting exploits from a few years ago. Can you imagine what would happen if we signed Ray Rice? Fucking hell. That would be career suicide. I don't think...
Yeah, nobody's touching him, are they?
I think he's going to be Tim Tebow. He's going to be like Tim Tebow, like they'll say, oh, yeah, well, we'll give him a tryout. We'll give him like that. And then all of a sudden, no, we're going to cut him and everything. Build his hopes.
I don't know, man. If any team signed him, they just get, what the fuck you doing? But, hey, if you need a player, you might as well pick him up. I would. Why not? He served his time. Yeah,
done the crime. Everybody's got... To be honest, everybody's allowed a second chance at some points in their lives. We're going to add our Philadelphia Eagles fan to the mix. And then here, let's hear the world according to a Philly fan. Let's see if he's there. Are you there, sir? No, he's still ringing. Still ringing. But no, I think at the end of the day, you have...
Hello.
He's here. Eagles. It's the Eagles fan.
Hey there,
Eagles.
fellas. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Well, all right. Well, let's shoot in the shit as usual as we do here on the Steelboys NFL Show. How's the season going with the Philadelphia Eagles so far? Oh, it's the big weekend, isn't it, for you two? It's Cowboys and Eagles.
Big game.
It's the offense has been killing us. The defense has been playing very well.
Right, I'll ask a question. DeMarco Murray. Boys, the floor is yours.
Well, I'll go first because he left. But, hey, good riddance. If they wanted to pay him all that money, can't blame DeMarco Murray for taking the money. But, yeah, I like McFadden. I think he'll be doing good.
Yeah. How's Murray playing for the Eagles, Mike?
He's been doing better as of late. Early in the year, he was doing terrible, but he's averaged, I think, like 4 yards a carry the last 3 games.
So he's picking up. I remember watching. I'm not with the show the game over here live, the Philly and Cowboys game from earlier on in the season, and I just remember seeing everybody going, "What the hell are we watching here?" I think that had to be the worst performance I've ever seen.
That was a pretty sloppy game. It definitely was. Somebody had to win it though.
But then the following week they just came out and just what was it? They played. I don't know if it was Buffalo or they played somebody else. But they just, I think it was the Jets.
The Jets. We just wiped the floor with them.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, hold on a minute. Where's this team been? This wasn't last week. What happened? It was just crazy.
And it was crazy because that was the week Murray didn't play.
I think Murray's in the wrong offense. The Eagles would know it's his offense. They're spread offense. I think they are, but
was it you,
Murray's their power running back.
Was it you, Lance, starting that rumor that said Colin Kaepernick is going to be traded to the Eagles for Sanchez?
No, I don't start rumors, but that probably sounds right.
That is all they're talking about on Philly radio. We want Kaepernick. We want RG3. We want whoever.
Damn, they're good. What, they start like 5 quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Have a 5-player flea flicker into the end zone.
You can have Michael Vick. He'll be back in about a couple of weeks. You can have Michael Vick.
No, that's okay. But I do have a story. I was telling Lance about this. One of the Eagles players trashed the Cowboys on the local media the other day.
Yeah.
He basically called them whiners and crybabies.
That's not the smartest thing to do when you're going to be playing them that week. I mean,
This is exactly what he said. Hold on, I had to pull up the quote. He says, they just whine and complain about everything. Shut up and play ball. I'm going to hit you hard every snap. Stop complaining about this and that. It just bugs me. You're a man. It's football. Shut up and get hit and take it like a man.
Oh, do you think what do you reckon is going to happen Sunday? Is the Cowboys going to be up for it, Lance?
Well, see what Castle can do that. There, that division. It's one of those. It's the division of, it's always going to be 8-8. I hope they win, but man, that Castle, he's another weak quarterback. We got to try to rely on the defense, which it's looking better. But I think we're going to win. What am I supposed to say?
Where is it at? It's at Texas Stadium, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, right. So, yeah. Well, I'll take the
Giants are 4-4, and Dallas only 2 games back. So that's a division that.
Do you know what we call it over here?
Wants to lose.
There's a few people. Hold on, Skype. Hold on. Skype. Yeah, we're just having the Buffalo Bills fans team going, how do I get on the show? How do I get on the show? Steelboys. That's all right. A right guy was asking him, goes, what am I missing here? What am I missing? Yeah, I think...
You're not doing too good in Rygow's league, are you? Either.
I'm not doing good in anybody's fucking... I'm not doing it in any fucking good league this year. I'm shit. The only league I'm doing anything is Stevens in the chat room. That's it. I'm shit in every fucking league. I don't know what the fuck has happened to me.
Lance had to bench Andrew Luck because he was like so bad on Monday night. He's like, oh, well, he gave me -5 points so far, but then he finally
I thought I was
going to lose in the fourth quarter.
Oh, gee,
yeah.
I just thought.
I think Luck's going to be on the bench the rest of the year for my team.
I had 3 quarterbacks in my team last Sunday. I had Cam Newton, I had Joe Flacco, and I had Roethlisberger. I thought Ben's going to have the game of his life. Really, really. I don't fucking think so.
Well, I think he's still hurting on his knee.
I just couldn't believe it. And then I saw what Cam Newton did, and I went, and Joe Flacco did all right. I'm like, oh my fucking God. But that's the wonder of fantasy football. It's great. It's one of the funniest things. I don't do fantasy, what you guys call soccer over here. I don't do that over here because I think it's more fun doing the American football. I love it to bits.
Well, it's a lot easier too, because you only got to pick every week. And you don't have to pick every other day and find out what team's playing what. It's a lot easier, fantasy football.
Yeah. I think it's great.
Makes every game good, though. I'm not going to watch Buffalo play Miami unless I got a fantasy guy playing, right?
But they've started that over there, guys. Well, again, Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll go through the leagues and everything about the usual. Bloody hell, says servers of capacity. Again, shit. Oh, fuck's sake. Leading Rygal can't listen to it. Shit. Sorry, guys, about that. But I said to a lot of people over here in the UK, every time the Wembley games finish or the Wembley games are coming up, we always have the same shit, different day, saying, or when we're going to have a franchise over in London, and it happens every single time, and it just drives me up the wall, the fact that it's getting boring, and I'm a UK guy, and it's getting boring now, because they're trying to get, the Jacksonville Jaguars have just signed a deal to keep playing games over here till the 2020.
Oh my God.
They're going to be playing one game every year in London till the 2020 year. And there's another stadium, Twickenham, that's just held the Rugby Union World Cup.
You must think Jacksonville's getting a big chunk of money to do that every year, because that's got to really suck. Having to take your team, go there every year.
I saw more Jacksonville flags waving like fans at the London game than at their actual stadium.
Right. The reason why that is, I went to the Wembley game 2 years ago to see the Steelers, right? And this is absolutely true what they do on that day. The team that's the home team, they put a flag on every single seat in that stadium.
Oh wow!
So when you go in, you've got a flag of that team. So when I went, Minnesota Vikings was at home. I got this flag on my seat, and I went, I know what you can fucking do with that. And I threw it. I just threw it over the top of Wembley Stadium, and everybody was going, oh, I'd have had that. And I'm like, what the fuck would I want with a Vikings flag? Give me a break. So that's the reason they've got flags, is because literally they've been putting them on every seat in the stadium.
Okay.
So when you see the teams at home and you see all their flags, they've not been bought. They've just been put on the things to make it look like a home stadium.
Yeah, because that was my first thought. I was like, why would anyone want to buy that many flags?
Oh, you are kidding. Over here, they just put all the flags on.
Can't even give them away. Dino's throwing them out. Throwing them off the door.
The reason the Jacksonville Jaguars over here is so big is because the owner of the Jags owns a soccer team as well over here in London called Fulham. He owns them as well. So
there you go.
So that's why he's doing all this. But he said he's got no business in bringing Jacksonville Jaguars to the United Kingdom as the London Jaguars or like that. But
I don't know. Sounds like he's trying to sneak his way in there.
But
then the only
good idea, though.
The issue I have with the London games is they're just so bad, like not competitive. I mean, they're like terrible teams, like the Lions and the Chiefs, and you know what I mean?
Well, the Lions and Chiefs, I thought they were going to do good this year. That was probably going to be the best game over there. But there you go. They have to go to London, so
the thing that
like
bugs
a holiday,
me,
I guess.
The one thing that bugs me about this London thing is they've just announced that Twickenham is having a couple of games as well. So you've got the 3 games at Wembley up to 2020. You'll have 2 more games at Twickenham. So that's 5 games over here in London. And there's another stadium that says they've applied to have NFL games from 2019.
Oh,
which is White Hart Lane Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and they're going to be a 65, 70,000 seat stadium there. So you'll have at least 7 games over here in London, and I don't think that's
well.
fair.
They basically got a team then. They got more teams.
What is it? The thing
they get a mix every week.
The thing that does me for all the reasons about it is you get all these players and everything like that, and I don't think it's fair to take a game away from that person's city. I mean, speaking as a Pittsburgh fan, I mean, everybody knows that. If I was a Pittsburgh fan, we'd get about 7 games a season at Heinz Field. If there's, or 8 games. 8 home games a year.
8 home, 8 away. So, they're missing a game every year. So that does suck. That's a lot of money coming in.
If you've bought a season ticket for all them 8 games, and somebody takes away one of your 8 games, goes away, I don't think that's fair for the people that's been added to take that game away from them. As much as I'd love to see the Steelers over here, don't get me wrong, I went crazy 2 years ago when the Steelers came here. I was looking forward to that game since they announced it, which was a full year before the game. I was going crazy to it. But I just said to him, end of the day, leave the game with the Americans and leave it there. Let's get a team in Los Angeles, then we can sort everything else out. Hold on. Good evening, caller. You've tuned to the Steelboys NFL Show with Deano, Lance, and Mike. Who are you? Hello.
I think he's got a joke for us.
My name is Steve, and I am a fan of the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, you got to tell us a joke first, Steve.
Come on, tell us a joke.
Fuck.
No, you don't.
Why are the Pittsburgh Steelers the dog shit of the NFL? I don't know.
Go on. I've been waiting for this.
Wrong show for the joke.
Wrong show for the joke, yeah.
What's going on, guys? What's up?
Hi, how you doing? Come on, then. Let's hear about the Buffalo Bills. Come on.
All right. I'm not too optimistic about this week, honestly. I think the Dolphins, you know what? The Dolphins are kind of a different team under, what's his name, Campbell there. You know, So I don't know. They're playing pretty good for him, so we'll see. I mean, New England, I mean, they're going to crush anybody. So, I mean, that's not a fair assessment. But I think it's going to be a good game against the Bills, I think.
Yeah. I'm agree. I mean, we've got... who the fuck have we got this week? I forgot. I've got
the Raiders.
Oh,
Miami
shit.
definitely went to a running game, so with that new coach, and I think Miami's going to be surprising. I think they might go on a run here.
I agree, Lance. I agree.
There's a rumor going down Steelers that Todd Haley is leaving at the end of the season to take over the main job at the Dolphins. Apparently, that's the rumors that's going around at the moment. That Todd Haley, that he's leaving the Steelers
to coach who?
Miami.
To coach Miami.
I can't see Miami not that coach they got now. I think they should sign him up. Their interim coach. That's who they got to go for.
Yeah, but and I know.
Team around.
Everybody knows when you're an interim coach, you do everything you can to get that job permanently. But
yeah, the players love this guy. I can't see that. I see this interim coach. He's going to be signed. I guarantee it.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's no way they're getting rid of that young coach.
Yeah, it's different this weekend. I think there's going to be some difference. We've got to talk about the teams that's undefeated at the moment. I mean, since the last time we did, the Patriots are 7-0.
Unfortunately, they could go 19-0.
No. They'll lose. They'll do a perfect season and lose a Super Bowl. Guarantee it. They'll do it again.
I don't know about that. I hate doing it, but it just, it is what it is.
You've got as much as you hate them, you've got to admire for going. They just beating everybody that puts in front of you. Although
every year it's a changed team except for Brady and Gronk.
Yeah, the one thing that pisses me off.
Yeah,
they cheated as a Steelers because they put their fucking music, they put their radio station through our headsets in the first game of the season. And remember the first half, they couldn't communicate to Steelers because they got the headsets blasting out bleeding Patriots FM. Which
could have been worse. They could have been listening to the Spice Girls.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, Lance, come on, dude.
Come on. But no, I think we've got the Patriots 7-0. As much as it hates me to say this, the Bengals 7-0.
Yeah, they're doing really good. It's crazy.
Yeah, they kicked the crap out of the Browns last night.
Oh my God, the Browns got destroyed.
You tell me a season when the Browns don't get destroyed.
A 1964. I don't know back then.
And maybe 1987, 1988 when they made the AFC Championship.
Yeah, I think Steven said it best. What's going to be happen first? WZR coming back or the Browns win a Super Bowl? I just think that at the moment, my division, AFC North, I think the Bengals have got it unless Andy Dalton has a complete panic attack and has a complete meltdown, and then
they're 8-0 and Pittsburgh's 4-4.
Yeah, and then the Ravens are 2-6, and the Browns are the same, I think. So
you're just gonna have to try to get a wild card seed there for Pittsburgh.
We're just gonna have to do the wild cards again.
And you play Oakland Sunday. That's not going to be an easy one.
No way.
Yeah.
Oakland sure turned into a good team all of a sudden.
Gee, I can't believe we're actually saying that Oakland Raiders are good at finally.
Dino, there's a friend of mine who's a Raider fan. He told me a year ago, he goes, watch out, if Derek Carr gets a wide receiver, just watch out for the Raiders in the next 2 to 3 years. And they got Amari Cooper, who... they're saying that he could be the next Jerry Rice. I mean, that's how good this kid is. So we'll see. But I mean, it's all they need is just a little bit of a defense, and I think they can overtake Denver in the next year or two. I really can. I
watched them last week because my best friend is a Raiders fan, and Crabtree torched Revis on several plays.
Oh my God! Oh man, that touchdown catch, that was just fantastic. Oh my God. But
it's about time the Raiders fans can finally cheer for something.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's good for the league too. I think if the Raiders are playing, I think it's just better for the league in general.
Are they going to be the LA Raiders next year though? With
Oh,
an awesome
Lord.
team.
or is
It's
it going
very
to be
possible.
the LA Chargers, or what? What's it going to be, or the LA
Both.
Rams? Oh, do you think it's
Get them
gonna
all
be?
in there. 3
I
teams
think
in
it was
LA have their own
between the
division.
Rams, the Chargers, and the Raiders.
I got lots of family in LA, and they want a team over there big time. But you know, I don't know.
I just think that this season, I think Raiders have just like something's happened. Nobody thought they could do it, and amazing results that they're having, and good luck to them and everything.
It's only halfway though.
Yeah, we've got to give Green Bay a mention because even though they lost last week, Green Bay
Man, they got destroyed last week. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
the Packers got destroyed by the Patriots last week.
It's hard to play in Denver with that altitude, and you know, I think Rodgers was due for a letdown in that game. I mean, you know, but they're going to bounce back. Even though Carolina has a tough D, I think Green Bay will respond this week for sure.
Right. So as we're going into the 8th week, I think it's week 8 this week or week 9, one of the two.
Damn, halfway already. Fuck,
Yeah,
it goes
crazy,
fast,
isn't
doesn't it?
Which teams do you think has been overachievers so far? The overachieving teams.
I think we just said it.
Atlanta.
Atlanta? Nah, I'm thinking Oakland. We just said Oakland. I thought Atlanta was going to kick ass all year since day one.
The problem with Atlanta is they can score 35 points, but can they stop anybody? Their defense is weak, guys. Just weak.
I was going to say Carolina just because they literally have nothing on offense other than Greg Olsen and Jonathan Stewart.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking at a league here, and there's the AFC South.
Yeah, what a pitiful league. I had India in the fucking Super Bowl for fuck's sakes, I think.
Oh my God.
Do you know what?
Or in the AFC Championship. They can still make it there. 3-5, they're winning the division. Crazy.
Yeah, Jacksonville Jaguars, if they win the next game, they tie for first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Houston's there too. They're 3-5, I think.
Tennessee's 1-6. They're still there.
A team with an 8-8 or 9-7 record could win the division. Oh my God! Ugh.
All right, I'm just looking.
Hey, that's what I like about the division, so because they got to play each other twice every year.
Yeah,
and that's what I think it's cool. The winner gets the division, gets a playoff spot, no matter what. I always thought that was great.
Yeah,
I think NFC North. I mean, you're looking at the Packers, and you got Vikings, Chicago, and then you got Lions. Who would have thought the Lions would be 1-7 this year?
Ugh.
Really?
They got so much. They got so much talent on that team. They shouldn't be this bad. Honestly, they're a very talented team, but you know,
they've just fired everybody except the coach.
Dear. Yeah.
Bring Matt Millen back.
Did we expect?
Oh, God.
Did we expect Chicago Bears to be 2-5?
I did, yeah.
Yes,
The only person that didn't was,
You know who?
Oh God!
and Minnesota. Now that's good. I thought they were going to do really good. 5-2, one game behind Green Bay.
I never thought Bridgewater would be. I never thought Teddy Bridgewater would be this good this early, but
very surprising.
I've got my pick for the underachievers. The underachievers this year, without a shadow of a doubt, Seattle Seahawks, 4-4. What has gone wrong at Seattle? What have they done so wrong? I mean, last year, the Legion of Boom, all of a sudden now, it's the Legion of so many holes, really, isn't it? I think whatever's that, I mean, Dave, do you think the bubbles burst at Seattle this year?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll do a playoff run, or?
I think Arizona in that division is too strong for them. I think Arizona's coaching is very. I think they're just out coaching everybody. I think they're just a better team in that division. But you never know with Seattle. We'll see. I mean, they're They're funny.
You just got to make the playoffs.
The thing that really hurts Seattle is people don't talk about it, is that trade for Jimmy Graham, because they lost Max Unger, their center, and now like Russell Wilson's games that I've seen, he's running for his life in those games. I think he has the most. They've given up the most sacks in the league.
Yeah, that trade there, I thought that was an amazing trade for Seattle, but now Graham just doesn't fit in that offense. New Orleans knew what they were doing, and they got a great trade there. I thought it was Seattle got a great trade. But
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm almost. Anybody want Graham in the fantasy football? He's up for sale.
I'll trade him for a 10th round pick.
Yeah. The one thing that does me is, I mean, I'm everybody knows me as a rugby league guy over here in the UK, and I watch it in Australia. And we sent a guy that was a full rugby league international, the best in his position in the world, Jared Hayne. He left everything in rugby league and said, "You know what? I'm going to try American football." He made the team at the 49ers, did the starting lineup, was a part of the special teams, got released. And now he's been re-signed back because of injuries.
Good for him.
It's crazy. It's just 1 minute he's saying,
I hope he got a raise.
Yeah, I hope he did, because he deserves it. I mean,
better.
talk about.
Well, you want me back? Yes, I'll come back.
I just think that Jared Haynes should have been given a chance somewhere else. I mean, if Niners didn't want him, I won't go back to the Niners. No,
I can't see anybody else signing him. Dino, he was lucky he got that shot. I think.
Yeah, I think he did
and then he proved that he could kind of do it.
Yeah, he did it. He did it so well in pre-season, because we was all watching him and everything like that, and watching how he goes, and he was amazing. But it's like
the only
that.
reason he
It's not
got
like
re-signed
pre-season
because of the injuries, and he knows the playbook. So they need somebody now.
Yeah. But like,
they could have brought in Ray Rice.
Oh, fucking Ray Rice again. Anyway, we'll go through the divisions. NFC West, we've got Arizona 6-2, the Rams are 4-3, Seattle 4-4, and then we got the Niners 2-6. The Cardinals think we're going to be the champions in that division.
Yep.
Easily. And anybody feel
As long as
wild card?
Palmer don't get hurt.
Yeah, injuries.
Or play terrible like he did against your Steelers, Dino.
Who did?
Palmer and them.
Oh, football. What? I'm keeping stum about Steelers. I'll say my piece in a minute when we get to them. NFC South, Panthers 7-0, Falcons 6-2, the Saints 4-4, and then you got Tampa Bay and 3-4. You think this is Sean Payton's last season at the Saints?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is it now. That's it now. The legacy is over. Drew Brees last season as well?
Yeah, just because of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he could almost go anywhere.
Cleveland Browns?
Come to Buffalo.
I don't think he'd go to Cleveland.
Come to Buffalo, Drew. We need you, buddy. Please. We need a quarterback and none of this fucking Tyrod Taylor bullshit. Come on. We need a quarterback now.
I thought that E.G. Manuel guy was going to be good.
Oh, my God. That's like putting Bo Dallas in the main event, okay?
I don't know. I think he got a shot. I think if that guy got a shot, he could be a Randall Cunningham type player.
I remember last year when they played Houston, and he threw that pick to J.J. Watt, and he ran it back. I said, this kid is fucking done. He might as well go play in the CFL. That's how garbage he is.
Anyway,
nobody wants to go there. That's going to jail.
NFC North. We got the Packers 6-1, the Vikings 5-2, the Bears 2-5, and the Lions 1-7. We've already.
I got to go for Minnesota because I got Peterson in every one of my fantasy football leagues. So go to Minnesota.
He's still got this love affair with Peterson. Fuck.
I got to go Green Bay.
Come on, any one of you guys want to
All right.
I got to go Green Bay too.
Green Bay.
Yeah, I think
Hard to put down old Aaron Rodgers there. He's probably the second best quarterback in the league.
Well, he needs you to get injured again. Because he always gets injured in the season, doesn't he? He always seems to get injured at some point. So, with Rodgers, I think he might get injured again, but we'll see how the Packers deal with it. They're due to get a serious injury again. Well, they've had theirs all the season. We're losing their running backs, so.
Jordy Nelson too, yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, AFC West, we've got Broncos 7-0. How the hell are they at 7-0 when fucking Peyton Manning is playing as shit as he is in a fucking fantasy league?
Their defense, Dino, is saving them right now. Yep, it's 100%, and they got a pretty good running game with Hillman and C.J. Anderson, but
I think Peyton's obviously hurting. He's an old man now. You know, he's getting smashed
he's the George Blanda of the NFL right now.
Yeah, I think. Hold on. I'm just messaging my wife. You got food.
Oh, she went to Motley Crue tonight, didn't she, Dino?
Yes, she did, yeah.
You know, how the hell's Motley Crue's playing? I'd seen them 2 years ago in their farewell tour. Let's say it can't be Motley Crue 2 years from now.
The one thing that gets me about Motley Crue is how the hell is Nicky Mars still standing after the display?
I know, he looked like death 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, this guy, fucking hell.
Well, he has that spinal injury, right? That fused his spine basically together. Mick Mars there.
Oh, it's just crazy. Anyway, get back to NFL.
Yeah.
I've got you.
Nothing wrong with Motley Crue and Alice Cooper. That would be a great concert to go see.
Yeah. Anyway, the thing.
Hey, Dino, you missed the NFC East, or are you saving that till the end?
Oh, go on, we'll say that. Yeah. But about the Broncos again. I think I can't believe that they're still 7-0, and Oakland the second 4-3.
Yeah, like. You know, Carr and that Amari Cooper. That could be a
when the Raiders and Denver played. I watched that game. The Raiders gave them a hell of a fight, man.
Kansas City, of course, with Charles getting his knee busted there. That screwed them over.
Oh yeah, it screwed them over real good when we played them. When Steelers played them and got his ass handed to us on a platter. Yeah.
That running back
yeah, superb.
He's had some good games since Charles went down, man. That's you know.
I picked him up instantly once he was there.
Me too. I picked him up in my ESPN league. Oh, he's been killing it.
The funniest thing I saw about it was the San Diego Chargers when Steelers played the Chargers, and it looked like it was a Steelers home game because there were so many Steeler fans there. It was crazy, and when Bell ran the ball and went over the line, and the Chargers fans on Facebook was so stupid. They were saying all of the ball must be over the line. It's not just a part of the ball. It must be all of the ball. And I'm like, guys,
know the rules before you start complaining.
I said, well, if it's all the ball, then it's got to be all the ball when you're doing the downs. It's not just part of the ball that's over the line, and when you're doing inches, it's got to be all of the ball. Then surely. Oh, no, it can be any part of the ball then. Well, why? They are so stupid when they were talking about it. And like, oh, he didn't break the plane. He didn't break it. Yeah, he did. He went through the fucking thing. But the San Diego fans were so pissed off that night. And then when I saw the Steeler fans in the crowd, and even everybody was saying, San Diego don't deserve a team when the away team has more fans than the home.
Yeah, Dino. I got family there in California, and they say that the Charger fans are very casual. They don't have hardcore fans like the Raiders or even the 49ers. They're just they say like the Chargers are very just if they play good, the team supports them.
It's a surfer town.
Yeah.
You realize this, when they leave if Chargers leave San Diego, you are going to get that Ron Burgundy thing that he says in Anchorman, when they're going to say, go fuck yourself, San Diego. Yeah, they're going to say that, aren't they? That's going to come on TV a lot. They're going to go say, go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Yeah.
So I think that one. Anyway, we'll get into the next division. AFC South. This is crazy. Indianapolis Colts are tied in first place with the Texans at 3-5.
Ugh.
And then you've got the Jacksonville Jaguars on 2-5. So they've got a game in hand on the two above, and if they win that game in hand, they're tied for first place.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Go Jacksonville, go!
oh God.
Hey, and Tennessee Titans are 1-6, and you look at it and you're like, are you really? There's one division every year that you look. I mean, what was it last year? There was one division where somebody won it with the worst record in the league.
Wasn't it the NFC South?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Carolina. Carolina and New Orleans had that game. Whoever won got into the playoffs, and New Orleans just blew it. Yeah, they went in like 4-12 or something. I'm not too sure.
yeah,
But yeah, every year there's one of those shitty divisions.
yeah. Excuse me a sec, guys. Yes, love. What? There's a special fried rice. Yeah, in the microwave. No, that's yours. See it? Wife wanting food. She's just got back from the concert. Anyway, going to the next one. All right, we'll do AFC East. Patriots 7-0, Jets 4-3, and then they've got Buffalo and Miami on 3-4. We'll leave this to the Buffalo fan.
Okay. I think New England will still take the division. I think the Jets are going to squeak into a wild card, and unfortunately, my Bills will go probably 6-10, and maybe Dolphins will go 6-10, something like that. So that's what I think. I think the Jets are going to be a surprise for sure. I mean, they've, I don't know, their quarterback situation is a little bit iffy, but we'll see what happens. Anybody's better than Geno Smith. Let's put it that way.
Fitzpatrick's their quarterback still.
Yeah,
but he has a screwed up thumb, so I don't know how. I don't know how he's going to be this week.
Is it his throwing hand? Because that's not if your thumb's.
No,
fucked.
it's his non-throwing hand.
Ah, okay.
Non-throwing
Well, then he can play. Oh, big deal.
Oh.
Tape it up.
Yeah, I think when we saw Buffalo at Wembley last week and they did the big comeback, and then all of a sudden, that was one of everybody's saying that's one of the best games ever seen at Wembley Stadium.
Dino, legit for the first time this year, I legit marked out, as they say in the wrestling business, when the Bills scored that touchdown to go up 31-27. I thought they're going to come back, but the defense just really let us down there in that final drive. Like, how do you fucking let them drive like that? Oh. I was so pissed.
Dude. The thing, there was a lot of people from Buffalo Bills came over. There was a lot of people like that. I think they said behind the Steelers, it was the second biggest fan base they've ever had. The Buffalo.
Yeah, their fans travel well. You can say what you want about the Bills, but they travel well all across the states and even in Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
So
that was the only reason. I still say this to this day. When Steelers played at Wembley, that was the only reason they had the flags, is because there were so many fans with terrible towels and everything. They just didn't want the Vikings to see a home game when there were so many Steeler fans there. Because we all bought the tickets within 20 minutes of it going on sale, and it was the fastest selling sellout game at Wembley Stadium ever. It was completely sold out in 45 minutes, and that was for all Steelers fans. We just went crazy that day. Anyway,
well, Pittsburgh fans, they travel everywhere, just like Green Bay. There are older teams that used to be, well, are still good, but used to be, champions back in the day, and
the biggest,
got a lot of fans then.
The biggest regret I've got to this day is I wore the wrong shirt. I wore the wrong shirt for that day. I wore my white Franco Harris, and I should have.
Shame on you, Dino.
And I know I should have worn my Terry Bradshaw shirt because no one else wore a Bradshaw that day. I'd have been the only one I saw with a Bradshaw shirt on.
You should have wore them all.
Yeah,
Take
right.
one off every 10 minutes.
Yeah, right. I've got about 14 Steelers jerseys now.
Dino told me about his shirts, and it's like, I think you got enough. No. You can never have too many shirts, can you?
I've just bought a new one. I've just got the new Bumblebee Harrison. I got a Harrison one and got that off eBay, so that's like number 14, I think.
They're all Bumblebees.
I've only got 2 Bumblebees. I've only got 2 of the Bumblebee shows. I've only got Polomo and Harrison. That's all I've got. Everything else is the normal colours. Oh, I think. Hello? Anyone?
Hello? Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Anyway. Are the other 2 still here? Mike?
Yeah, I'm
here.
Oh, right. Yeah, good. Right. Anyway.
I had to go walk and let that stupid fucking cat out, so maybe my headset started to go sizzle.
Right. NFC East. we've got the Giants 4-4, Redskins and the Eagles 3-4, and the Cowboys at 2-5. I will let this to have a side of the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cowboys. Philadelphia Eagles, come on, let's hear your guys.
I think we're going to win it just because if we win Sunday, I think the next 3 or 4 games are very winnable games going into December. So we could conceivably get on a roll and be 6.
My internet completely went off then.
No problem.
Yeah, it's just my wireless connection just decided to have a fucking heart failure. But I'll edit that out. Anyway, we'll get back to it. We'll start the Eagles. The Eagles. So you're saying that the four things are going to be. Oh fuck now! Fuck off. Fucking Vaughan TV. Eagles have got the next.
Turn your speakers down, caller, please.
Yeah, turn your speakers down, caller. Yeah. Hey now.
All right.
I would think that with how's it going to go with the rest of the season and the Eagles? Think they're going to be okay?
Yeah, I think they're going to make it. If they win Sunday, we play. I think it's after that. It's Tampa, Miami, and the Lions on Thanksgiving. All winnable games. So if we can win those, maybe get on a 4-game winning streak going into the last, December.
Yeah. So, Steven's not here.
Yeah, this next game, definitely a big one. If Dallas loses this, they're probably toast. Because Liz Romo goes undefeated the rest of the year whenever he comes back. And, Dallas has been decimated by injuries, but what team isn't this year? It's just the way it is.
It's been crazy with injuries.
I've never seen a season so crazy with injuries in my life. I mean, every week you've got in one of the big marquee players.
Yeah, stars, not just
and they're just
this lineman.
And it's just not fair on them at all. But I think that's something to do with the intensity of the game is getting better and better. I
think they got to cut the preseason down. 2 games preseason. They're just playing too much, I think.
Yeah, it's possible.
They're trying to get it to 5 games, aren't they now? They're trying to put another game in there?
I hope not. Yeah. I love football and all, but the preseason games, I don't,
Yeah.
First one's good and the last one's good.
I think the funniest thing I had about preseason this year was I think it was Steelers were playing. I think they were playing Green Bay, and the first, it was Ben came on the field, threw it. Oh, it weren't Green Bay. It was somebody else, and it came on the field first play, threw a 45-yard touchdown pass, scored a touchdown, and then walked off the field for the rest of the game, and that was it. That was his preseason.
Well, yeah, that's all right. You can't go wrong with that one, eh?
I'm about to say, that ain't so bad.
I thought, that'll do.
All right, I'm out of here. See you in a few weeks.
Yeah, he says, that'll do. I've done my preseason now. Yeah,
I'm off to the park.
Thrown a touchdown. There we go. Done.
We were talking the NFC East there, and I hate them, but I would never count out the Giants.
Yeah.
They're just...
It all depends which Eli you get. Good Eli or bad Eli?
Do you think he's got it in him? Do you think Manning...
the Eli from last week, I think he would... I think he's going to be all right, but probably not so much this week.
What a crazy game that was, eh? With Breeze and Eli.
That was crazy.
It's like who's first to score 70 almost.
Oh, I think. Do you think Manning's got one more
101
playoff running him?
points.
Do you think he's got one more playoff running him?
No,
I hope not. I definitely don't want him in the playoffs. Like, I hate the fucking Giants. I hate them. I hate them more than any team in the league.
That's like me and the
we
Patriots.
have the distance, Lance. I'm less than 100 miles, so we really fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've been a Cowboy fan for 30 years, so I'll never switch. People ask me, why aren't you a Seattle fan? And I'm like, because I'm a Cowboy fan. You know, Seattle's close. It's only 2 hours away from me where I live. And, you know, Vancouver's farther away than Seattle. It's like, I hate Seattle.
well,
Yeah, I live.
The only team I like's Dallas. I hate everybody.
yeah, I found that out, Big Star, when you were over here. Yeah. I'm good. Well, fine. Before we go, AFC North. Ugh.
Well, that's your division, Dino. Go ahead.
Bengals.
Say your piece.
Bengals 8-0, Steelers 4-4, Ravens 2-6, and the Browns 2-7. What can I say about the Steelers? I knew this season would be hard because some of the things that are happening with the defense, and we'd got rid of Dick LeBeau and his influence, and it was going to be a new regime and a new way we was doing it. But it just seems that all the luck that we had with injuries last year has gone this year, because we lost Ben for 4 weeks. Then now we've lost Le'Veon Bell for the season. I want us to be there. I'd love the Steelers to have a 7th ring, just to once, so I could shut every fucking Patriots fan over here once and for fucking all.
Dino, you know what? I'm kind of on the fence about the Steelers, but I can't stand the Patriots, so I wouldn't mind if the Steelers actually won a Super Bowl.
You and me both.
I think the worst Super Bowl.
No, I don't want New England to win that.
Yeah, I just the thing that does me is with you can see I can see the team every week. I mean, we've got Antonio Brown still doing it. What the fucking hell is he doing with his hair? I will never know in a million years. He's got this stupid. It looks like an 8-bit video game Lego brick. His head.
Wow.
That's really his hair?
That is his hair, yeah.
I thought that was a joke.
No, that's his hair. And I'm going, what have you done? Why have you got a Lego brick on your head?
Come on, if you could do that with your hair, you don't think you'd do it? Come on.
Since my illness, I've lost hair. I'm the only person in the world who's not got his hair back. I've lost it. I've got bald patches now. So I would love long hair. I would love my hair again. But it's not going to happen. And but I can't see the Steelers. I mean,
I'm looking at it. They're 4-4. Houston, wild card. Houston is 3-5.
Yeah.
Oakland's 4-3, and they're right there. And the Jets are 4-3. So actually, they're ahead for the wild card spot.
Oh,
they would hold it at the moment.
Yeah, we are.
And Houston has to play Cincinnati next week on Monday night, so they'll probably get destroyed.
I just saw
Bills have an interesting game this week against the Jets.
The thing that does us is we've got to play Cincinnati at theirs. We've got to play Ravens again, and we've got Cleveland. I think we've got 2 games with Cleveland. So that's 4 games left. That's 4 out of the games that we got left. We've got to go to we've got to go to Cincinnati. We've got to go to Baltimore, and we've got Auburn away with Cleveland. So
Baltimore and Cleveland, those are always fights. So
fuck now, jeez, especially with Cleveland.
Cincinnati's probably going to roll over you.
Fuck, I hope not. I hope Dalton. Do you know? I really hope Andy Dalton has the biggest panic attack in the world, and he can't throw another fucking ball. Ever.
I hope not. He's my starter now for my Rago league. So,
Jesus!
That's a disaster. I'm 0-7 in that league.
Oh, Lance last night, him and friggin' Eifert just killed me in that league.
Hey, that's other leagues. Just get. I try to keep it to 3 teams in fantasy football. Otherwise, you're just rooting for everybody and hoping everybody else sucks.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, I got this guy on 2 teams, and the other guy's got 2 guys.
It's
Sorry, go ahead.
I think this and the season so far, there's been a couple of surprise. Well, there's been a lot of surprises. The 49ers benching Kaepernick. Do you think he's got a way back now, or do you think that's it?
He's done. I think Kaepernick is just
in San Francisco. He's done.
Yeah, in San Francisco he's done. But I don't know. I just think that the defenses have finally figured out what they're doing, and he's done basically there. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to recover from this. I really don't.
I think he's going to go to Chicago next year. Because somebody told me they had an inside hint.
Was it Mike Ditka that told you?
Hey, have you seen this about the Bills? Percy Harvins could be added to injured reserve.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
done nothing all year.
He was a liability to begin with, anyway, with his past injury problems. But actually, I heard an article the other day that the Bills fans are the most drunk in the NFL on game day.
Well, that's because half of Canada goes down there.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, we get the people from. Yeah, we get the Toronto crowd. We get the Niagara Falls crowd. Oh my God, it's just they just get absolutely destroyed. I know I haven't been there in about 5 years, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, it's just from what I hear. I mean, it's just oh my God, it's like Bumblebee land down there.
Anyway, we're going to wrap this up because literally we're now 1:30 in the morning over here in the UK.
No, it's not. It's not 1:30 in the morning.
It is 1:30 in the morning over here.
5:30 here, Dino.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, Dino, stay up some more, buddy. Come on.
Oh, no,
we're all good.
No, but we will be back next week for another Steel.
All right, before we go, Dino, let's everybody do their Super Bowl picks.
Go on.
So I'll go last because I got to think about it. Whoever goes first, I don't care.
Okay, I'll go first. I got Green Bay and oh God, I can't believe I'm saying this. New England.
All right, I'll go Green Bay and Denver.
Denver. Wow. Okay, I'll go. I got New England, and I got them winning the Super Bowl over the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh.
Oh.
I've got my pick to win it, and I think it's going to be the Panthers. I've got this stupid feeling that Carolina's going to do it this year.
Oh Lord!
And who they played then, Dino? Who's the other team? Pittsburgh?
No.
Jacksonville.
There you go.
You can't see past the Patriots, can you?
Dino, if Jacksonville won the Super Bowl, I know this doesn't apply to you other guys, but it's like Bournemouth winning the Premier League.
yeah, it would, yeah. But, hey, nothing wrong with the bleeding Sheffield Wednesday at the moment, by the way. We're flying.
I can't believe you guys beat Arsenal. That was insane, man. I saw the game. That was something else.
I've got a quick story to tell you. The wrestlers over here, Chris Travis and everything, we're both Sheffield Wednesday fans. And there's a lot of us, a lot of the wrestling promoters over here are Arsenal fans. And when I saw the Arsenal fans on last week, they were saying, "How did you guys know you was going to beat us?" And I went, we knew because you guys treat us like shit, and we knew we was going to kill you." And he goes, "Yeah, but we played so bad." And I went, "Yeah, and you didn't play the kids. You didn't play your children. You played first team players." And he's like, "Yeah, damn, we were shit, weren't we?" I went, "Yeah, you were shit. You were terrible."
So Dino, Wednesday's back in the Premier League?
No, not yet. We've just got the rest of the season to go and see what happens. But
okay,
it's good at the moment. I'm feeling all right.
Oh, they just played them in a game.
Sorry?
They just played Arsenal. Is that you said they beat?
Yeah, we played them in a cup game.
Okay.
Yeah, was that the one, Dino, that you were putting up all the messages
That's a big win.
Yeah.
On Facebook about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one when I put the
it's
famous...
probably going to lose in the next round anyway, so.
Because Arsenal's like one of the top teams there, isn't it?
the best of it is, I put a picture up of me wearing my Sheffield Wednesday shirt and beating the middle finger up and going, "Here's a message for all Arsenal fans," and the biggest smile on my face. I got so much abuse for that. It was great. I got more abuse for that than I did wearing my John Cena T-shirt a few years ago. That's all I'll say about that. But anyway, thanks ever so much.
Dino, you didn't pick who Carolina's beating in the Super Bowl.
Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That'd be a good game, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both undefeated.
Yeah. Right. Thanks ever so much, guys. We'll do it again next week. We'll have everybody back on again next week and see if we can get other Rygout on to talk about his beloved Giants or Jets. And we'll have that.
Giants.
But I think it's great. More people on this, like a round table. Instead of the Legends of Wrestling. It's the Legends of WZR. This is what it's called.
Hey, I go to Rygo's back on then. He can't come back on, Rygo. He's not allowed on. He's been kicked out in WZR.
Not on us.
Joke. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, no.
WZR.
Hold on. Let me get rid of the British Wrestling Radio thing. Right. Thank you very much, guys, for listening.